All right. High roll. Oh, we can do heads or tails, yeah. Get a coin. You got a coin? Here. Alright, it's heads. Do you want to go first or second? Alright. Okay. It's not a terrible hand. Sending one back. Alright. Ooh. Yep. Disastrous there. Not a great hand, not a terrible hand. Cool. Send a draw. Discard right. Since I go second, I get to draw a card. Do I get a skill? I'm pretty sure it's wrote upon. Yeah. I'll also get 3 energy. Then... yeah, I kind of just want to get this... oh, I can use that even if I wanted to. Alright, that's fine. I'll just swing for 8. Drove check. Crit. All effects. Perfect. Ah, let's go. Your turn. I do see how it is. Do 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 do. You got a dog. Top 5, get a Hound Raiser, put a card from hand to soul. Yeah, I think that's what I go for. Depends on what I draw, though. Yeah, it has to be a card with that name. And the rest of them are shuffled. Soul, yeah. Get a dog. Okay. Yeah. No. You're not grade 3. Guard. I'll take it. Front trigger, power to Vanguard. O2 to hit. Oh, that's at the end of the battle it boosted. And that does matter too, because it would have. It would have. My go. Stand and draw. I'll get my 3 energy. Discard to ride. Going to Soul Blast this guy for the skill, which will let me look at the top 7 cards of my deck. Choose a unit in a normal order. Oh, it's definitely got to be these 2. I'm going to choose Lucia and Mythiarch Habitat. Lucia will go to the drop zone, and Mythiarch Habitat will go into my hand. I will then counterblast and play Overcoming the Unnatural Death. Overcoming the Unnatural Death will bind itself and add up to 2 orders from my drop zone to my hand. So I will get back this Death's Restraint. And then afterwards, the Lucias in my drop zone will activate, calling themselves. I choose to give them both 10,000 power. I'm going to swing 10,000 at your rear guard, Mishiro. Yep. It does. Are you guarding or not? Okay. Drive check. Zorga. Gonna swing 15 at your Vanguard. $15 at the Vanguard. Alright, you go. Yep. Make sure this just gets me an order back, right? Yeah. Yep. You get 3 more. Skill time. Top 7 for a dog. Ooh, it's a very good dog. Yep. Then he doesn't get drugged because I'm not grade 3. Yep. I'm not grade 3, so it doesn't get power. Yep. That's fine. No guard. Crate trigger, all effects of Vanguard. Tire it. Yep, pretty OP, pretty OP. Refills the hand. Actually, no, you just add it. It's just a card, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just a card. You don't shuffle. And the element goes to your hand. Ooh. Thank you for not attacking with the back row dog first. I mean, you can tap my rear guards. Sure, it dies. Sure. Yup. No card. Yeah, check it. Well, that's pretty good. Shadow Cloak. No trigger. Yeah. Yeah, I won't guard that. Carrion Crusher. It's pretty good. Pretty good card. How many cards do you have in your hand? Alright. Stand draw. I will get 3 more energy. Thinking about what I want to discard. It's gotta be you. Bride. This kind of sucks. I'm gonna choose not to use the skill of Split the Preordained. This also isn't like a great target. Did I not get these in English? What is wrong with me? Honestly. I don't think I know how the skill works, so it's fine. So I'm going to Energy Blast 2. I'm going to bind the order in my drop zone, and then I can Superior Call 2 cards from my drop zone. I'm going to call Abyss Fishing, and I'm going to call Abyss Invitations. So this is going to call over the Celia. And I'm also going to move them both to the back row. But they're both going to get 5,000 for each order that I have bound at the moment. So that's going to be 10,000 each. Next, we are going to Alchemagic. So I am going to... yeah, that's the smartest thing to do. So I guess I could find it. I'm actually going to call this like right here. That would be smarter of me. If you don't mind. Before I move on to the... Well, that was before you drive checked and changed the order of cards in your deck. Well, yeah, it's just important where I place it. So now, yeah, I think we get right to Alchemagicking. So I'm going to Alchemagic Mythiarch Habitat with Brand of Corpses. So first, Mythiarch Habitat will resolve. I will look at the top 7 cards on my deck, and I will call a card with my Vanguard's grade or lower. Hey, that's pretty good. Love to see it. Elf. And then my Vanguard will get a skill. Until the end of the turn, cards called from my drop zone get 5,000 power. So these two will get an additional 5,000 power. Since your grade 3 Harvest Elf will get 5,000 power. Because I Alchemagicked, I will call both Lucelias back from my drop zone. Because it's Alchemagic, they will both get 10,000 power and a crit. Thinking about whether or not I want to do that this turn. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that this turn. It's fine. Moving to Schwombat. Yeah, we just gotta do it. I'm gonna swing this Lucilia at you. It's going to be 15k and a crit at your Vanguard. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. These will also get 5,000 power from my Vanguard skill. I was being dumb. 20,000 power and a crit attacking your Vanguard. Is it dog sept time? Are you going to throw the dog in the way? Oh, yeah. It's kind of crazy they don't get intercept on their own. Oh my god, I'm trying to read that. This one gets intercept. Oh, Valgon gets intercept from the back row, so that's interesting. So he doesn't need the other grade 3. No, that's what I'm saying is the grade 3 High Beast intercepts on its own. $20. Sure. Is there anything else I want to do? Nah, let's just go for it. This is going to be 33,000 power attacking your Vanguard. Before you do something, let me check to make sure this is the right timing. Yes, this is the correct timing. So I'm going to Counterblast 1 and retire Lucia on my Vanguard swing and call the Carrion Crusher from my drop zone. If I don't have a record of the name, I could use the skill, call it. It'll get 5,000 power for each card that is bound that is different. I have 2, and then it'll get 5,000 power from my Vanguard skill. It just won't have the crit. So this is 33,000 power, 1 crit, 2 drive attacking your Vanguard. Alright, turn drive. Turn trigger. Kinda wish I did do something then. Harvest stuff. Yes. So we are going to swing. This is going to be 28, 33, 43, 48, 56,000 power attacking your Vanguard, 1 crit. Three in a row. 3 grade 3s. Let's go. Anyways, it's Lucia's turn. So Lucia has 30,000 plus the Harvest Elf. It's going to be 40,000 power to crit attacking your Vanguard. At the end of the battle, Harvest Elf will retire itself and the Lucia in the same column. And I will draw a card. At the end of the turn, Abyss Fishing and the other thing I called from the drop zone will retire. It is your go. Nope, he doesn't retire. Oh yeah, I can pay a counterblast to get a order back. Zorga. Persona. It was 2, right? Yeah, it was 2. I want to make sure I didn't misplay. Misplaying sucks. Oh, fucking really? Uh... Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't saying attack, I was saying intercept. I'm gonna shuffle. Shuffle. Then you can attack from the back row. You also get 5,000 from Dogmaster. Oop. Oh. Yep. Dude. Hey, you got this one. He sold less to give the Hound Raiser and himself an additional 5k. Yeah. This looks good. Tabletop Simulator? Yeah, it's Tabletop Simulator. OT to hit. OT to hit. Yep. Oh, it's 23. That kind of sucks, but that's Vanguard. This looking good? Tabletop Simulator? Yeah, it's Tabletop Simulator. Hope you have a good day too, Common. Take this one. No trigger. Well, I guess first things first, you want a soul charge. I mean, you wouldn't have healed that anyways. Yeah, but the damage bonus would have been nice. So that's 53? Oh my god, it's exactly enough. I'm going to remove this twin cast from my drop zone to give my Vanguard 15,000 power. Frenzied Eris to go to 48. 53. 58. Okay. Very. Should have stacked the pressure on more. Jeez. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, my go. Stand, draw, energy charge. Persona ride. Front row is going to get 10,000 until the end of the turn. Ooh, yeah, I need to kill now. Alright. Oh, I couldn't do that even if I wanted to. Hold on. What's the smartest thing to do here? That was the last thing in the turn if you want to do that. I don't mind. To be fair, it's a promo card. You haven't really seen it, so... I don't know what the odds are. I'm going to normal call Shadow Cloak. This will let me send an order that's not already in my drop zone. Where are you? Oh, please tell me I have it in my deck. Okay, cool. I will send the Clouded Miasma order. And then I'm going to Counterblast. Overcoming the Unnatural Death, and then I will Alchemagic it with Brand of Corpses. So first thing, Overcoming the Unnatural Death, I will get up to two orders back from my drop zone to my hand. I will get... Do I actually want both of these? No, I'm just going to get the Clouded Miasma back to my hand. Just in case. And then Brand of Corpses will give my Vanguard a skill. The effect of Overcoming the Unnatural Death will also make the card be bound. So that will go to my bind zone. Next, both of the Lucias in my drop zone will activate. And I will call over the Shadow Cloak, which is fine. Both of their skills will activate. They will both get 10,000 power. And a crit. Because they were called from the drop zone, they will get an additional 5,000 power. Oh, I'm glad I did it this way anyways, because then I wouldn't have been able to do the play that I was about to do, so, alright. So we are going to Energy Blast 2. We are going to take this Mythiarch Habitat and bind it from the game. And I will get to call 2 cards from my drop zone. We will get 2 Harvest Elves from my drop zone. Harvest more elves. And now they're going to get a shit ton of power. Let me double check to make sure that this is correct before I say anything else. Okay, I'm not wrong. I'm just not going to get as much power as I thought I did. So they're going to get 5,000 power for each order with a different name. So they're only going to get 15,000 each. That with their own skill means they're both going to get 20,000. And then from Zorga's inherited skill, they will get another 5,000 power. I will then... Do I want to do that? Kind of do... I'm going to Energy Blast 7 and draw a card. It's not great, but that's fine. Alright. Moving to combat. I'm going to swing at you. This is going to be 60,000 power, 2 crit attacking your Vanguard. Yep. I'm gonna swing 30,000 to crit at your Vanguard. Yep, 30,000. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, that's correct. 30,000. Yep, I'll do it. Alright, Zorga's attacking now. First up, I'm going to use Divine Skill. So we Soul Blast 1, and I stand this column, and then Zorga loses that skill for the rest of the game. Next, we're going to use the Carrion Crusher skill in the drop zone, which will retire this Lucilla to call itself. So the Carrion Crusher will see the 3 orders that are in the bind zone, and then with Zorga's skill, it will get an additional 20,000 power, and then the 10,000 from Persona Ride. So this is going to be 23,000 power to drive 1 crit at your Vanguard. Twin drive. Mushrooms. Over trigger. Alright, a couple of things. I'm going to give the 100 million to this. I'm going to give the crit to my Vanguard. I'm going to heal 1. Get rid of that. I'm going to draw 2 cards. And then my front row will get another 10,000 power. And this will remove itself from the game. Right, you go. You have 1 more, you're at 5 right now. Yeah? Okay. You didn't even know you were dead. Yeah, I was almost dead there. I had a bunch of orders in my hand. Glad I remembered the different orders thing. But that means I could have structured it slightly differently. Want me to switch decks or? Thinking. Yeah, switch decks. Why not? Boop. Alright, you want to go first or second? Okay. Gonna send 3 back. Seems not great. It's really bad, actually. You as well? It can't be that bad. I'm pretty sure. I'm looking at my hand right now. I played back when the Kira Chronicle stuff came out. Haven't touched it since. How's the new stuff? Very fun. There's actually a new Kira Chronicle start deck coming out at some point. I don't know if they have a full list for it, but you could probably check it out online. Not in Deer Days, but in the other one. Like in Tabletop. How many cards do you have in your hand? Yeah. Very curious what you have if you're discarding Zorga, but okay. Okay, so you do play Vanguard, yeah? When did I not say that I played Vanguard? I always play Vanguard. I love this game. Yeah, but I haven't done anything Vanguard in a long while. Anyways, my go. Standing dodo. Actually, that's not good. Yeah, I thought that was fine, but it's like, whatever. Well, yeah, what did you think I meant? Alright, so I'm going to draw from the skill and get 3 energy. Skill of Margaret, I'm going to yeet that energy, and I am going to search my deck for a Crimson Moon card reveal and put it into my hand. We will get the Crimson Moonlight card. And we will also get a regrain biocreation lab. So before we do anything, we are going to use this Crimson Moonlight Order card. So we're going to look at the top 5 cards of my deck for a card with grade equal to or less than my Vanguard. Tell you what, I like this moon so much, I'm going to get another one and put it in my hand. That is part of the skill. I can get a moon or a card with a grade. Alright. So now... What the heck? This is such a bad hand. Anyways. I'm going to call Bite Engraver. I'm going to tap the Biocreation Lab, and we're going to get an Ubermensch. Ubermensch will have power equal to 5,000 times the grade of my Vanguard, so we're going to swing 8,000 at your Vanguard with mine. I hate you for naming your Navi Vanguard 2. Why? I swear I could. Draw check. Crit! Hey! 2, 3 Zorgas! Yeah! Let's keep it going! Alright, this is gonna be 23,000 power attacking your Vanguard. Crit, yeah. You're gonna need 20 to guard it. Yeah! Your go Ubermensch retires at the end of my turn. Gohan and Comment, if you both want to play Vanguard, I am always down. Yeah, I was going to do a video on it, but Vanguard was supposed to be designed after I like Hades. It didn't turn out how I wanted. I might give them a visual rework later, but I'm still... There's a lot of things I want to work on still. I gotta wait for me. You can play out your turn. It's kind of annoying. Wait a minute. Do I like energy in this deck? I don't remember. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Lol, I'm down to duel sometimes if you want to show me the new stuff. I'll get wasted, but it'll be fun. I'm always willing to teach this game. It's one of the games I love of all time. So I would absolutely always be down to play. We could do Deer Days, because Deer Days is a little easier to teach on, or we could do in here. There's plenty of great practice decks. Common, they just released the 15th anniversary Sendo, Aichi, and Kai decks, and they're both just good out of the box. I mean, good luck getting the support for them, because it's like... Because it's like... I mean, it's still less expensive than building a deck, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm always down to teach. You just gonna attack me? Wanna damage time me? No guard. Stand and oop, Dora. That's fine. You get 3. Yep. I will also get 3 energy. What do I want to discard actually? I'm kind of mixed up about this. I actually don't need to do that, so I think it's fine if I go for this. Yeah, I think it's smarter if I go for this. So I'm going to discard Cranial Wing. And then I'm going to activate the Crimson Twilight in my hand. Look at the top 5 cards of my deck. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Gonna call a Creation Demonic Beast, Boreas Beast. Next, I'm going to tap the Biorecreation Lab, and we will get an Ubermensch token. When we call the Ubermensch token, the Cranial Wing of my drop zone will activate and call itself. We will call it here, and then we will switch the spots with Bite Engraver. Move to Schmombat. Vanguard attacks your Vanguard for 10. Pretty sure this doesn't get 5,000 power because you're not grade 3. Oh, and I have a grade 3 upgrade Vanguard. Okay. Do. Try a crit. Ah, it's a moon. Ah, no heals for this guy. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you have way more damage than I do. Because I said no heals for this guy. Anyways, 20,000 to your Vanguard. Alright, it is your go. I'm gonna go grab some dinner. I will be right back while you play out your turn. Sorry, I just got back. The dog was like, we're looking after a dog and they kept walking in and out, and I'm like, do you want to be in here or be out there? Because either way I have to close the door. But yeah. Ready to attack? Alright, do your attack. What? Why is it? What in the world? I think. Why is it doing that? Nothing, it's just the camera's being really wonky. Why is the camera doing this? What in the world? Hold on. Yeah, hold on. The camera freaked out. Sorry, 1 second. Reset view, space. Okay. So now if I go back to third person. No, if I do first person. Oh, why is the sensitivity so far down? It'll be fine for now. Yeah, I'm going to intercept with Cranial Wing. Oh, this Uberbench also died last turn. No guard. Oh, one drive? Perfect. Cool. Why is it not? Why is it like that? I'm just gonna have to mess with it later. Sorry, what was that again? Oh, I didn't even do the damage check for last time. 33 you said? I will also take that. Heal trigger. Why did I do that? Power to Vanguard. Okay, I will guard that with a trigger. Alright, stand and draw. I will get 3 energy. One, two. Yeah, there's no point in discarding that. Kind of sucks. So I'll discard this then. Ride Zorga. Skill on ride. We're going to Energy Blast. Look at the top 7 cards. Choose up to 2 cards. One of them goes into my hand and the rest get discarded. If I choose not to discard another card, Then I search my deck for a moon and discard it. Reveal Boneflesh Ripper to go into my hand, and this Margaret will be discarded. Using the skill of Flesh Ripper, I'm going to put her into my order zone and draw a card. Going to use... I'm going to use the skill of Crimson Moonlight. Look at the top 5 cards. And that would be nice to have. Be very useful. Okay. Yeah, gonna go for that. Gonna call this Shadow Eater Running Dog. Skill of Zorga. Bind a moon from the drop zone. We get a Geno. Not yet. We're not doing that yet. No. We're not doing that. I'm going to use the skill of Boneflesh Ripper in my drop zone. Since I have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Zorga in its name and it's in my order zone, I can retire 1 or 2 rear guards. And if I retired 2 rear guards for this cost, I countercharge 1. Instead of retiring 2, I'm going to retire 1. I'm going to retire the Uproarious Scream. And I draw a card. And after that, we will bind the moon and get back the Uproarious Scream we just retired for Boneflesh Ripper. Next, we are going to use the Biocreation Lab, get an Ubermensch token. When we get the Ubermensch token, we will get the Cranial Wing from our drop zone. From Cranial Wing's own skill, it will get 5,000 power. Ubermensch has plus 15,000 power. The card called by Zorga actually does not have a card bonus. I think that's what I need to do. Moving to combat. This is going to be 23,000 power at your Vanguard. Okay. Another 25,000 at your Vanguard. Gonna swing Zorga at your Vanguard. Going to use the skill to Contra Blast. We will proceed to mix. So we will mix Uproarious Scream, Cranial Wing, Shadow Eater Running Dog, and Bite Engraver. Ubermensch will stand on the front row, and it will get 5,000 power along with Zorga. The skills of all of the cards attached to the Ubermensch will activate. First, we will do Bite Engraver, so the Ubermensch will get an additional 10,000 power. Next is Shadow Eater Running Dog. We will draw a card, and then I will Counterblast to draw a second card. The effect of the Cranial Wing that's attached, it will give the Ubermensch a crit. And then Uproarious Scream, I will Counterblast, remove it from the Alchemix, and then call it back to rear guard with an additional 10,000 power. So that is 18,000 power, Zorga attacking your Vanguard. Okay, 2 to pass. Heal trigger. I'm gonna give the power to Mensch. Psychic check. Ooh, I'm gonna give all the effects to Uproarious Scream. Alright, 30,000 power to crit attacking your Vanguard with Uproarious Scream. Guard, 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 guard. 30,000. 40. Do. Yeah. 40. Woo! Overmensch dies at the end of my turn, and at the end of the turn, Uproarious Scream is bound. Wait, is he moved from the game or is he bound? Either way, it's your turn. He's bound. Drawing's nice. Just Zorga things. It's just Zorga. Ooh. Yeah, I want to pass. Panzergarde. Discarding Flesh Ripper. All the power! Oh, that was a good dog to get. Oh, did I? Uh... No, it's fine. I'll just discard Shadow Eater Running Dog as well. $44. I'll take it. Heal trigger, I will heal. We'll heal Shadow Eater Runner Dog. Power to Vanguard. Yep. You don't need to do that. No, you could do that if you wanted to give him the extra 5 from that. Just the Vergon wouldn't get 5,000 power because you couldn't choose another unit. So, well, he already gets 5k before the Soul Blast. He just gets another 5k afterwards. I don't know. Actually, let me look at the verbiage on that. Where's the verbiage on that? That unit and this unit get it. Okay, so it's not like, and if you choose it. Alright. So how much is this? Stand and draw. That's not what I want to see. That's not what I want to see at all. I get 3 energy. So I'm gonna put this Hendrina into the order zone and draw a card. Going to bind a moon for my drop zone. So now I get 2 Geno Gels, Uproarious Scream, and Shadow Eater Runner Dog. Oh, I accidentally, hold on. These should not be in the stack. These should be in the drop zone. Oh, yeah. I know you're mixing with a bunch of new energy stuff, so... Now when does this actually activate? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we will tap Recreation Lab and get an Ubermensch. When we call an Ubermensch, we will get a Cranial Ring. Cranial Ring will get 5,000 power. Ubermensch will get 15,000 power. And then we will Energy Blast 3, and we will activate Bite Engraver skill. It will call itself back from the drop zone and get 5,000 power. And I technically did this wrong because he could only be called there, but whatever, I'm living with these choices that I made. Now, let's move to Wombat. We are swinging 18 Let's not move to Wombat. Not Wombat yet. Wait a minute, can I? I could do that. That's kind of funny. That's cute. Okay, I'm gonna use Flesh Ripper skill, and I'm gonna retire Bite Engraver, draw a card. Fuck. Can't use that. I'm gonna use another 3 energy to call back Bite Engraver. I had to double check just to be sure, but no, it just checks if you have a Bite Engraver in your rear guard, not like whether or not the skill was used that turn. Alright, then, because I have 2 or more order zones, or 2 or more moons that are bound, I am going to discard this Deep Depths exposed from my hand, and Zorga will get triple drive until end of turn. Gotta remember all my things. So moving to Wombat, Uproarious Scream is going to attack your Vanguard for 18,000. Yep. 30,000 at your Vanguard. Zorga is going to attack your Vanguard. I am going to Alchemix. Making this easy, Cranial Ring is going to give it a crit. Bite Engraver is going to give it 10,000 power. Shadow Eater Running Dog is going to let me draw a card. Uproarious Scream is going to remove itself and call itself back with a 10,000 power bonus. And then Zorga, let's see here. The Ubermensch token and this unit will get 5,000 power. So they both get 5. So 18,000 power triple drive at your Vanguard. Okay. Going to swing 20,000 at your Vanguard. So this is going to be 30,000 to crit at your Vanguard. To crit. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't get Persona by 2. Where are my Zorgas at? So you know how these researchers work, right? Is when I put a card into the order zone, it locks itself, so I can't put another one in there if I, like, draw it. Like, so if I drive check, like, multiple of these, I have to, like, choose one to, like, start adding to my order zone. So I was, like, waiting until grade 3. I'm like, where are these guys? I need these guys. Where are they? All of them are skipping out on work, going out to lunch early. Maybe. No. Alright, that was fun. You definitely gotta build another deck sometime. We can definitely check it out. You're looking at Zereth and Barracrea. Oh, I don't remember that. Yeah, I can't think of what you would want to build over there, to be honest. Uh, Probably. Very likely. No, well, yeah, like over a long course of time, like if you look up anything with the sorcerer in its name, it's probably going to count as support. But that's all the time we had for today. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. I love playing Vanguard all the time. I just don't always get the chance to. So I hope y'all have a good evening. Goodbye.